That is one cool thing that I'm going to tie into my focaccia bread class next month. It's going to be the day after a market day, and I plan on shopping all of the produce, seasonal produce from other farmers, and we're going to use those vegetables and herbs and top it on our focaccia bread. So.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome that you're going to do that. They'll enjoy that for sure.
Yes.
The farmers come. Watermelons, like when it gets closer to July 4th, you're going to see watermelons everywhere there.
They actually, last year, the Chamber of Commerce hosted a watermelon festival. I hope they do that again this year. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, they have the contest.
Yeah, the watermelon rolling contest, eating contest. Yeah. It was so fun. My kids participated in that while I was selling bread. So I hope they do that again.
Yeah, that'll be fun for sure. The Lucedale is a small town feel still, and just making friends with everybody that you meet.
Yes.
I mean, it's almost like when you meet the people, well, they're not my clients anymore, they're my friends.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
yes,
that's happened with me over and over.
Yes.
So that's probably the same thing that happens with you as well. But we love Lucedale and love, that we can get together and do things like this.
Yes.
And now you're my friend.
I know. Yes.
We just met today, but we're friends now.
Yeah.
So I don't know that I'll, be very good at this, but I might try.
And this specific kind of bread is a very easy, forgiving bread too. So you'll see in a minute when we go to shape it, and it's very easy. I started with a good beginner-friendly bread. So.
Yeah. So you do cinnamon rolls too, I think. And is that sourdough or yeast?
I do yeast for that, especially with bulk production for my bakery and for the farmers market. It's just, to me, yeast cinnamon rolls taste a little bit better than. I've never been that great at sourdough cinnamon rolls, and then of course the time it takes longer for that to rise. And I can show you really quick. I do have my sourdough starter on hand. So this is just wild yeast that has been cultivated. So the store-bought yeast here, they have separated the yeast from the lactic acid bacteria from a sourdough starter, and then they just dehydrated it. And it gives more consistent results, quicker rise time. But this is just the traditional ways of letting dough rise is our natural wild yeast.
So is this what they call the starter?
This is the starter. I fed it this morning.